Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, and thank you so much for joining me. If you are new, I welcome you here. My name is Elizabeth. I am a medium, divine channeler, spirit extractor specialist, white witch, and divine alchemist, and I also happen to be a divine feminine on the path of ascension. This video is going to be sharing with you the messages for March. And I have to say that I think that March is going to be a very exciting time if you have been feeling stuck for a while, feeling unmotivated, really not in your creativity, just feeling like things are lagging, or thinking that, oh my gosh, I don't know if I am going to ever get out of my situation, or I don't know what to do. Really, once this energy comes in, it is really going to be quite a mover and a shaker when it comes to, let's say, getting your groove back, okay? And that's going to be really, really important. It's going to be really important. Before I get into some of these messages, I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed to the channel, people who have become clients, my loyal clients. I'm so really blessed to be able to keep my clients and to understand that, you know, people are talking about my work out there in places like Quora. And that I am lucky enough to have these amazing referrals, and I'm so grateful for the testimonials. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for appreciating the work, the channeling work that I do, the psychic medium work that I do, the ascension work that I do, the paranormal work that I do. I know that's been on hold for a little bit, and that's due to me getting some of my health back. Not that I am unable to do other things that I do, but it does take a lot to do the paranormal work that I do. So I'm just kind of taking care of myself so that way I can prepare to continue that. And you will know, I will let everyone know on the channel. But it has been fantastic. It's been such an honor to be able to do these sessions, reading sessions, light language sessions. And so I just want to say thank you for that. So with the messages, let's get into that. I want to read to you what I channeled for March, and I actually channeled it from Archangel Raphael. I had the communications with Raphael, and Raphael really does shed some light on what the overall feel of March is going to be like. So I'm just going to read you some of the automatic writing that came through. He says, "Speak and give. Let your spark become a flame. Realize your potential and set your goals. The time has come to be the divine souls that you are, wise ones, beautiful ones. Enter the light of the sun. Energize. Recognize your uniqueness. Embrace these qualities. Embrace these qualities and move forward. They will bring so many joy, peace, healing, and in turn, you will benefit just the same. Freedom to express yourself will be so empowering." Raphael, I am. So the overall feel here that he's giving us really has to do with, and he went on to some other things too, but I just want to cover this section for a moment. Really expressing who you are. So it's going to be about really stepping into your uniqueness, and whatever it is that makes your soul sing, whatever it is that brings you joy, soul satisfaction, it's being able to be within that. And it's going to raise your frequency. It's going to raise your vibration. Whatever it is, if there is a creative ability, a gift that you have, you put it down for a while, pick it back up. If it's something that is a hobby and you haven't made time for it, maybe your schedule has been lopsided and it's time to work on some balance there, and you know this hobby brings you happiness, pleasure, calms you down, really feels like you, now is the time to pick that up again. If you sing, if you write, if you play an instrument, if you draw, if you paint, if you sculpt, whatever it is. If you are an aspiring writer, you want to be an author one day, or maybe you just enjoy being able to garden. It could be anything. Maybe there's a sport, maybe there's something, whatever it is. The month of March is really about stepping into that and being you and allowing that to spark you up, spark becoming a flame. And as that brings you that therapy, as that brings you that joy, it fills you up. It fills you up. It allows you to shine your light. That can create more health for you, of course. In addition to the joy, the happiness, of course, it's going to bring health, right? It's going to bring you wellness. And it's going to end up really doing something wonderful for somebody else. Stepping into your uniqueness and accepting who you are. I know for a lot of people that's a challenge, because so many types of very sensitive and different souls have felt rejected and abandoned. Many have those types of abandonment, rejection wounds because we are very different. We might have felt very odd, strange, weird, outsider, rebel. It's very, very common when you're on the ascension path that you're a different type of advanced soul, that people are just not going to understand you. They're not going to get you. And for March, it's about, hey, it doesn't matter. That's okay if not everyone gets you, but it is absolutely vital to be you. So if you have been afraid to be you, if you have been afraid that you'll be judged, you'll be rejected for expressing yourself, whether speaking your truth, singing your truth, drawing your truth, whatever it is, just expressing yourself, dancing your truth, whatever is you. If you have been afraid that what you have to bring to the table is not good enough, then it's going to be the time for you to revisit that and see what the underlying fears are really stemming from, what the root causes are coming from, and be able to shift that. And of course, as you guys know, if you need any assistance with that, if you're finding yourself in a stuck position with that, I'm absolutely here to do a channeled reading, and we can get very direct communication from your team and see where the root causes are and how we can shift that. But being you is really one of the bravest things that you can do in a world where they're trying to mold everyone to be the same. You don't have to look far. You can just be on social media for about 2 seconds to find out that everyone's in competition. People are copying each other. People are always trying to look to someone else for that example instead of just being themselves. But yet there are a lot of people that are stepping up in the world who are being fearless in their expression, and they're paving the way with their light. They're light workers. And see, this is what's here for you. And March is going to be a huge month for that. It's going to be a month where it's going to be working more on yourself, concentrating on whatever improvements you can make, things that you want to be better at, a better person, better at the work that you do, changes that are just going to really benefit you and everyone around you. This is going to be the time. So March is a great month to really set your intentions, really understand yourself. So it's going to be soul searching. There's going to be a lot of soul searching going on in March from what I'm receiving. And it's all about just building firm foundations. And the reason why it's building firm foundations is because you are the foundation for everything. And it's the enlightenment that's going to be coming in for March that's very important too, because we are going to be collectively realizing more and more just how much the physical reality is a mirror for what's going on the inside. So if you are disconnected from yourself, disconnected from your unique light, your unique qualities, what makes you you? Because you are absolutely afraid to show that to the world, then March is going to be that time to really delve into that and to create a firmer foundation, which is the relationship with yourself. And so exploring things, exploring what you love, exploring your talents, exploring your gifts, really digging deep and soul searching as to asking yourself, what do you really want out of life? Asking yourself the deeper questions as to what is truly going to make me happy in life. Have I been resisting it or ignoring it or blocking it? March will help you with that. So really, really very important month, bringing in creativity, bringing in fiery energy, right? And of course, we have the solstice in March, bringing in new beginning energy. So important. I really got unconditional joy coming in, and it's important to really indulge in that and allow yourself to feel amazing. If you haven't felt amazing in a long time, if you have been ignoring your needs, ignoring things that you've been pulled towards doing, but just haven't made the time to do them, for March, it's really going to be helping you to make that time, find those resources, understand that you're supported to be your unique self and to do the things that you love to do and things that you are really going to be very good at as well. Right? We all have amazing gifts and talents and we may not realize it, but so many of those clues, as I usually say, come from childhood. They come from things that people have put down. This certainly gets confirmed in personal readings when I do them, when someone's team mentions an instrument or mentions a certain talent, and I always have my clients say, oh, well, I used to do that, right? And then it's like kind of the 9-to-5 job comes in, and then the hustle and bustle and getting drained and all these things. And, of course, we go through that until we realize that old programming of I have to be unhappy and drained and just have this particular 9-to-5 job in order to make it in my life, in order to be abundant, we realize that program is not true at all. It's an illusionary program, because you have the ability to be abundant from being you, from doing what you love and doing what is innately you. And that leads me to another message that I received here for Raphael is infinite abundance. We have so much abundant energy coming in for March. So if you have been having any types of fears that there just isn't enough to go around, that you aren't deserving of abundance, that you are not supported, whatever it is that may be a resistance there, it's about addressing that, really tuning in and seeing where those fears are and releasing those, and realizing that if you are connected to Source, that Source is unlimited. Nature is abundant. Nature does not lack abundance whatsoever. So we are going to be, as a collective, aligning more with infinite abundance, as well as aligning with perfect health. And the stone that I want to share with you, actually I have a couple of stones. Grab them off my altar here. Is the emerald. The emerald stone works very well with Archangel Raphael. And I love emerald. Of course, we think of the Wizard of Oz, right? Emerald City. It is a fantastic healing stone. It really brings that beautiful healing energy in. It works fantastically with emotional healing, the heart chakra. I have been discovering that it really does help me to understand my true emotions so much more, understanding what I really want in my life. It helps you to stay committed to yourself. It has that unconditional love commitment vibe to it. I also find that it's very helpful with health, and the emerald fire belonging to Archangel Raphael, invoking that helps us to dissolve disease and to bring in vibrant health. and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful light. So if you feel that you are struggling with some health issues, it's really important to realize that, connecting with our body, listening to messages with our body, getting the right foods in, high vibrational foods, exercising, meditation, stretching was what I was going to say, getting sunlight, getting purified water, all of these things, being able to be out of the stress, it's going to be so important. And Raphael, of course, is the healer magician, can help you work with that. So I do get a huge emphasis also on things like changing the diet. So if you have been eating a diet which is very high in bad sugars, very unhealthy, of course, for the body, even things like soy and GMOs, the glutens, of course, are not good for the body. We have to think about the diet, and we have to try to see how our body feels when we're eating certain things. I know for myself that I'm now newly vegan and also gluten-free, which is a little bit of a challenge there with the vegan part, a little bit. But I have to say that after I switched over not eating animals anymore, it was much less stress. I mean, it took my panic attacks down so much. It really made such a difference, and I didn't know that I was so sensitive to that type of diet, but for me that was the case. So this is going to be for you to just follow your inner guidance, your higher self, your team. Archangel Raphael is there in the month of March, and seeing where you can take care of yourself better, where you can make some changes, perhaps get into more exercise, join a gym, do something on YouTube, even doing something that you enjoy that's also exercise, and putting those two together. And where you are having a lot of stress, where can you actually create healthier boundaries? Where can you make those changes so that you are aligning more with peace? Okay, are you overreacting? Are you very reactive? Is there someone or an environment which is really triggering you? It's really getting underneath that and realizing what you can change, and then taking the initiative to do it, setting your intentions, setting your goals, and being patient with yourself, because you definitely are worth it. And March is going to help you to bring in those changes. And that really leads me to just a couple more messages that Raphael had said to me through the automatic writing. And he said that healthy guidance and wellness, yes, it's time for that, to reclaim a healthy balance, a healthy alignment. He's talking about breath. So breathing more, taking the time to take fuller breaths. For some of you, it will be breath work. For some of you, it will be about just releasing anything that's causing you stress. For some others, it will be about getting fresh air. Maybe you've been really locked indoors for a while, and it's time to get out there and to take in nature. He does mention about nutrition, about working on that, the sunlight, meditation. He said changes are here so that you may thrive with energy, and therefore you can create and you can manifest. So this is just some confirmation there from Archangel Raphael. Just checking in really quickly. And he spoke about that. A couple of other stones that I have here, just to finish up, one of my favorite stones is peacock ore. And peacock ore, this is the unconditional joy stone, if there ever was one to me. You could see all the beautiful rainbow colors in that. And if you have been feeling low, if you've been feeling sad, lonely, depressed, whatever it is, this stone is going to help you to align with joy. And I wouldn't be surprised if it helps to lead you to things that you enjoy doing, things that you put down, or maybe new things because you didn't realize that it would bring you happiness. This new ideas coming in, a new class, something that's new that you never tried before, and then you discover it brings you happiness, right? You may meet new people, have new opportunities to have fun, and this is certainly an enjoyment stone. And lastly, I have citrine. Isn't this a gorgeous piece? I love this piece. This raw citrine. Of course, the solar plexus stone helps you to be in your power. It helps you to align with divine will, your will. It helps you to be strong in your confidence, strong in your courage, be able to drive life forward. It does, of course, bring in happiness, but it also brings in healing energy, and it does help with prosperity. So it's a great, great stone also. So I really do recommend those 3 stones for the month of March. There's the emerald, the peacock ore or peacock stone, and citrine. So if you are connected to stones like I am, or maybe this is something new to you, you might want to just give it a try and see what shifts in your world by working with them. Yes, these are the messages overall that I received from March, and I hope that these support you. And if you have any trouble at all, if you feel like the work is getting too hard, if you are a twin flame and you're finding that the journey is so chaotic and you are having trouble with navigating it and you are struggling with some of the things that are coming up, I'm here for you. I'm here for anyone. So if you are just really stuck on your journey and not knowing what your purpose is or what changes you need to make, whatever it is, I am here, theparanormalpriestess.com. I will leave all my contact information below. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share. I love you all. Happy magical March, and I will see all of you soon. Take care. Brightest blessings. Bye-bye.